Why you come and mess up in my interview? Welcome to Danz Newz Reviewz. I'm your host, Danz Newz. Welcome to another Danz Newz Reviewz. Today I'm reviewing Gangsta Rap, the Glockumentary. You might have caught my review on this movie during Creature Talk a couple weeks ago. And yeah, so let me give you a bit of a backstory as to how I ended up watching this movie. Pretty much Lyle, Guitar Master X7, if you don't know who that is. He's a guy who has an interesting set of tastes. Recommended a video on YouTube, which was pretty much a highlight of some of the funnier scenes in this movie, to Kutra. Kutra recommended it to me. We watched the clip. And I was like, we need to get this movie to sit down and watch it. Now, this movie is 78 minutes long. And I'm going to tell you right now, this movie is about 70 minutes too long. There's only about 8 minutes of actual good, funny material in this movie. I bought it thinking it was going to be a stupid parody of Gangsta Rap stuff, which it is. It is a parody of Gangsta Rap. But, you know, some of the songs are funny in it, and there are a couple of really good lines in it. But there is nothing warranting a feature-length movie out of this. It's pretty much a poor man's version of Spinal Tap. It's a movie about an old burnt-out gangster rap, like an original gangster rap band getting back together, group getting back together and releasing a new album. They're kind of torn apart by a woman who is pretty much a hoe, sleeps with like every single guy ever, and every guy in the hood. I'm too white for this review. Yeah, the main character's girlfriend, and kind of tears the group apart. It's a really basic story, and ultimately, it's a terribly made film. This movie is very poorly put together, and that's giving it a lot of credit. There are sound issues, sound cuts out. There are really weird cuts in the movie. The movie starts off with a documentary premise, and then constantly leaves that and then comes back to it, and not in a very seamless way. Sometimes when it's a documentary, they make it seem like a cameraman is there, and then they'll go back to a farther shot that's supposed to be like instantaneous, and there's no camera guy standing there. So how is it supposed to be a documentary if there isn't really a camera guy standing there? It's just really wonkily made and terribly made, and it's poorly written, and there aren't too many scenes that are really good. So there's not a whole lot I could say about it. There are a couple of golden moments in the movie, but mainly they're around the beginning and maybe kind of close to the end. There isn't a whole lot warranting this movie. I really wanted to chuck the disc out of a window after I watched it. And, yeah. As far as a rating, I'd give it a out of 4. And, yeah. So, I'm just going to go light this on fire if you don't mind.
Go to hell, you disc, gangster.
Okay, I just bent the disc. That didn't work. So yeah, that was my review of that. .5 out of 4. That's breaking means 0.5. You ever see me break another DVD? 0.5 out of 4. Gangsta Rap, the Glockumentary. Don't go anywhere near it. Look up the clip on YouTube. That's the best place to watch it. Kick the box. I admittedly went a little overboard there. You okay, box? I broke the box. Broke the box. Bent the disc. It's okay, it'll buff out. It'll buff out. Just... Oh, that wasn't a good crack. Ow! That was instant karma. Like new.